Welcome, Master. Welcome to today's session. Please sit in a comfortable posture. Cross your legs, clasp your fingers into fingers, and gently close your eyes. And forget about the things happened before this session. Be present here mentally, physically, and emotionally. And bring your whole attention towards your breath. Focus on your each inhale and exhale. And how your body is becoming more calm and relaxed with each breath. Just observe it. Your entire body, toe to head, is completely relaxed. Your throat is active and healed, and your body is completely relaxed. You will feel that deep connection, deep inner peace. Let's invite Mahavatar Babaji, Lari Mashiji, Yukteswar Giri ji, Yogananda Paramahansa ji, or Anand Ma to join us in today's session. The moment you will connect with all these astral masters, you will automatically feel the shift within your body. And ancient energies are very calm and relaxed. Just observe your breath. I'm going to read the book. The position of the world in the Draupar Sandhi era at present, AD 1894, is not correctly shown in the Hindu almanacs. The astronomers and astrologers who calculate the almanacs have been guided by wrong notions of certain Sanskrit scholars such as Kulk Bhatta of the dark age of Kali Yuga, and now maintain that the length of Kali Yuga is 4,32,000 years, of which 4,994 years have in AD 1894 passed away. So in 1894, 4,994 have passed away, leaving 4,27,006 years still remaining. A dark prospect, and fortunately, one not true. The mistakes crept into Alemanence for the first time about 700 BC during the reign of Raja Parikshit, just after the completion of the last descending Dwapar Yuga. At that time, Maharaja Yudhishthira, noticing the appearance of the dark Kali Yuga, made over his throne to his grandson. They said Raja Parikshit, Maharaja Yudhishthira stirred together with all the wise men of his court, retired to the Himalaya mountains, the paradise of the world. Thus there was none in the court of Raja Parikshit who could understand the principle of correctly calculating the ages of several yugas. Hence, after the completion of the 2400 years of the then current Dwapar Yuga, no one dared to make the introduction of Kal Yuga more manifested by begin to calculate from its first year and to put an end to the number of Dwapar years. According to this wrong method of calculation, therefore, the first year of Kali Yuga was numbered 2401, along with the age of Dwapar Yuga. In AD 499, when 1200 years, the length of the true Kali Yuga was complete, and the Sun had reached the point of its orbit farthest from the grand center, when the autumnal equinox was on the first point of Libra in the heavens. The age of Kali in its darkest period was then numbered by 3600 years instead of by 1200. With the commencement of the ascending Kali Yuga, after AD 499, the Sun began to advance in its orbit nearly to the grand center, and accordingly, the intellectual power of man started to develop. Therefore, the mistake in the elements began to be noticed by the wise men of the time, who found that the calculation of the ancient rishis had fixed the period of the Kali Yuga at 1200 years only. But as the intellect of these wise men was not yet suitably developed, they could make out only the mistake itself and not the reason for it. By way of reconciliation, they fenced that 1200 years, the real age of Kali, were not the ordinary years of our earth, but were so many they were years Divya years of the gods, consisting of 12 Divya months of 30 Divya days each, with each Divya day being equal to one ordinary solar year of our earth. Hence, according to these men, 1200 years of Kali Yuga must be equal to 432,000 years of our earth. In coming to a right conclusion, however, we should take into consideration the position of the vernal equinox at spring in the year 1894. The astronomical reference books show the vernal equinox now to be 20 degree 54 and 36 distance from the first point of Aries, the fixed star Revati, and by calculation it will appear that 1394 years have passed since the time when the vernal equinox began to recede from the first point of Aries. Ded- Dedicating 1200 years, the length of the last ascending Kali Yuga from 1394 years, we get 194 to indicate the present year of the world's entrance into the ascending Dwapar Yuga. The mistake of older aluminians will thus be clearly explained when we add 3600 years to this period of 1394 years and get 4994 years, which according to the prevailing mistaken theory represent the present year AD 1894 in the Hindu aluminians. Referring to the diagram given in this book, the reader will see that the autumnal equinox is now AD 1894, falling among the stars of the Virgo constellation and in the ascending Dwapar Yuga. In this book, certain truths, such as those about the properties of magnetism, its aura, different sorts of electricities, etc., have been mentioned. Although modern science has not yet fully discovered them, the five sorts of electricity can be easily understood if one will direct his attention to the nerve properties, which are purely electrical in nature. Each of the five sensory nerves has its characteristic and unique functions to perform. The optic nerve carries light and does not perform the functions of the auditory and other nerves. The auditory nerve, in its turn, carries sound only without performing the functions of any other nerves, and so on. Thus, it is clear that there are five sorts of electricity corresponding to the five properties of cosmic electricity. So far as magnetic properties are concerned, the grasping power of the human intellect is at present so limited that it would be quite useless to attempt to make the matter understood by the general public. The intellect of man in Treta Yuga will comprehend the attributes of divine magnetism. The next Treta Yuga will start in AD 4099. There are indeed exceptional personages now living who, having overcome the influence of time, can grasp today what ordinary people cannot grasp. But this book is not for those exalted ones who require nothing of it. In concluding this introduction, we may observe that the different planets exercising their influence over the various days of the week have lent their name to their respective days. Similarly, the different constellations of stars having influence over various months have lent their names to the Hindu months. Each of the great yugas has much influence over the period of time covered by it. Hence, it designating the years, it is desirable that such terms should indicate to which yuga they belong. So, please sit in a meditative posture and let's focus on our breath. As Esther Masters are already here, we have to just focus on our breath and they are going to do that deep healing part. Your posture might be corrected by Babaji. Master, all these ancient yogis, their energies are extraordinary, and you will feel those energies in your body. Like maybe you have out of body experience, or you won't feel your body at all. And whatever they are doing at the moment, you will feel the shift in your energy. someone's throat chakra is blocked, you might feel pain in your throat. Just set the intention that masters are right now here. They are healing your throat chakra. Just observe your breath and don't allow any outside noise or anything to distract you. The peace you're experiencing within your body, the continuous healing, and your connection with proper yoga in this moment. Whenever we read any holy book, whenever we connect with any energies, whatever we are reading or listening, we are going through that era, we are reliving that era. And when we connect with that era, we feel the energies. Now bring your attention towards the middle of your chest, where we have our heart chakra. Feel the energies of all these astral yogis. You might get some electric shock or something like electricity running in your body, like some electronic device when we sometime, get that kind of shock. You're experiencing it because all these yogis are resetting your energies, re energizing your energy. And at the same time, you might feel some thing in your brain is going on. Like when we have the bulb in the room, We know there are wires inside the bulb. It's the same kind of wires I am seeing, like the nerves we have in our head are energized fully. And due to that, your body, your brain, your mind is just feeling that energy. And these energies are reorganizing and recreating your entire system. Slowly, slowly, you are going into thoughtless state. Slowly, slowly bring your awareness back to your physical body, back to your environment. And let's show deep, deep gratitude to all these yogis for sharing their energies with us and on the same time giving us opportunity to connect with the era. Deep, deep gratitude to Mahavatar Babaji, Swami Yukteswar Giri, Lari Mahasaya Ji, Yogananda Paramahansa Ji, Anand Ma. Deep, deep gratitude to all of them. Deep, deep gratitude to Mother Earth, Mother Nature. Deep gratitude to all five elements. Deep gratitude to our family members, friends, colleagues, neighbors. Deep gratitude for our financial conditions. Deep, deep gratitude for our breath. Deep gratitude for our body, mind, and soul. Deep, deep gratitude for sharing your energies. Now, please place your palms over your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And gently open your eyes with a smile on your face. Thank you very much, Masters, for joining today's session. We'll meet tomorrow again. Deep, deep gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.